Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome, bot lovers. Let me share this. Here we go. 1 hour until the live stream. I'll share this. There goes share. Okay. Quite a few things to cover before our version 1.2. No, but 1.3. Oh my god, it's 1.3 already. Yeah, before our 1.3 watch party. It's gonna be so excited. What's with this view? I was just, ever since I got Kafka, my enjoyment of Honkai Star Rail has gone up significantly. By quite a margin. And I always find myself out of skill points because I'll show you guys why. I basically have to traverse to here every single time to get my skill points because my Kafka is just out from me doing this. All right. It's really... Where's the... It's really tough. Really tough. Pulling Kafka into a team of Blade, Locha, Ting Yun. I think Locha Ting Yun will work. I'm not sure about the synergy with Blade though. Oh, Kafka. Oh, Kafka. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we're farming. When is the ET for the new tournament? I'm trying to arrange the tournament, but people are busy, yo. Because this tournament we're trying to get more content creators. So it'll be a bit more content creator focused rather than previously where it was I think one content creator. So trying to arrange a time that works for everyone is finding to be difficult right now. When is patch 1.3 information? In 1 hour. In 1 hour. Gonna cook your dinner, BRB. Alright, that is all the dailies. Okay, I need to farm. I'm still trying to farm for Kafka's gear because I'm on the Quantum Copium. I will need to swap that out. So before we do that, I want to max traces though. So this I can just leave, but these two needs to be maxed. Yeah. I need to do this for quite a while actually. And I need to max this, but it's 80. So this is done. And then this is done. It's so expensive. Wow, I'm out of credits already. And then Asta is technically done too, right? Yeah, because I don't need this. Not really. Sure, I'll just... That means... And then 1010 here is enough. And I can keep Asta at 70. So this is done. My Kafka is done farming tracing. Team's done trace farming. And... I need to do... Silver Wolf. And then I'll go to gear farming, basically. Yeah. Except I cannot upgrade this, right? Because it's level 80. No, I can't. I can't. I can't. Okay, so I need 16. Technically, this is done too. I just do this. Oh, I need one. Okay, sure. I am out of credits now. I need to buy credits. And the rest I don't need to upgrade because I'm going to switch to a break effect build. I'm going to switch to a break effect build. And then the rest, none of them I need to upgrade. My core team is pretty much finished. And then maybe Bronya needs upgrade here and here. I only have enough for... Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go into the shop and see what the... Oh, I need to extend 4 days left. How do I go about clearing Simulator Universe as fast as possible? This is 9 million? Wait, 1 second. 9. That's not good. How do I go about clearing as fast as possible? I think I just use... If you just use... What's her face? Kafka. I think that's all you need. Am I ready to farm? I'm not even ready... Farming my... It's really bad. I'm not even done farming my current. This is 1,000. I don't need to. 2,600. 1,600. I'm not even done farming my current stuff. $330 or... I actually think I need to buy these. For credits as well. Right, this is the most cost-effective credits. This times 2 doesn't come close to this. Yeah, it's a scam, but I have to buy it. It is a total scam, but I gotta buy it. Yeah, this doesn't even come close to that. This is, I think, pretty good too. Alright, cool. Looking touch up on Bronya, and then we go back to gear farming now. We go back to gear farming. Exchange. Oh, we have none. No way. Yeah, it is. It is. The things I do for progression. And then 2 of these. Very expensive. I think we stop. I think 9 out of 10 is enough for now. And then we try to improve our gear. Right, because for my core team wise, actually I want to upgrade this. Man, we'll save for Deng, huh? For core team wise, we're done upgrading. I think I used too much resources on Blade. I don't think it was that necessary. Because in my new teams, I'm not even using Blade. I wish we can reset, get some refunds, but oh well. So this will do. This will do. And then we go back to gear farming, basically. For the rest of the next few patches. I need to farm a Kafka set. But don't we have a double drop coming up? I can just use fuel for that, actually. So let's go into... I haven't farmed this lightning place for ages. I think team is going to be better here. Aloha from Hawaii. Thank you for the... Oh my goodness. You're welcome. Aloha from Hawaii. Yeah, they will announce it at the live stream. 200 speed Kafka. Oh no. I'll show you what I mean by 200 speed Kafka. It's basically for a memory of chaos. Yeah. So because I'm doing 0 cycle clears, right? 134 is all you need because you hit 2 turn cycle. 2 turns per first cycle. At 133. And the next cutoff is at 200. But you can reach there with Asta. Which is what I'm trying to do. Because I want to get 3 turns in from Kafka. Wow, this is really good, but not for Kafka. I need attack boots for Kafka. This is really good. But I need... not attack boots, but I need attack substat. This is why I'm thinking farming Quantum is better. Just due to the fact that I'll be essentially farming for Seele and Kafka. That was some... This is really good, but it's not... Oh my god. This is not what I need right now. My Jingyuan would have loved it. Like, a long time ago. Okay, maybe not. Wow, near max rolls. This is like near max... This is crazy. I mean, I could use this in the meantime. But what I want is like a speed boots with very high attack percentage. I mean, I'm still trying to determine whether or not I'm gonna run the Quantum T set or the Lightning set. I think the Lightning set is best in slot, but I kind of don't want I mean, worst case scenario, I could break my 2-piece attack set, but ideally I farm the lightning. But again, it's a bit of a problem. Because ideally... Where to get drops? On Twitch. Twitch drops are on. That is not what I need. I mean, okay, let's take a look at how good my current quantum set is on Kafka, because I think I just threw something together for her. If it's not that good, I mean, I don't mind spending 2 weeks in the lightning place. So we're essentially getting the 10% ignore defense most of the time. Unless I run her with Silver Wolf, right? To get the extra 10%. I have an 11% crit. Oh, this is going to be a crit car. Attack here. With crit and break effect. Attack. +9 already. I mean... This is usable. 3.4 though is not, actually. Okay, if this goes to attack, maybe. If this can go to attack, maybe. Okay. This needs attack percentage. Versus my current ones. See, this is why I don't want to swap out. Look, this is a 20, almost a 20% glove. A 20% glove. I don't have anything that's close. I have one lightning. I have one. And there's a 2 speed, so this is really good. The headpiece is whatever. Unless I have something better. I don't. This could be. And then like 8.2% attack boots. Honestly, I think I keep farming Quantum Set. And this is no good. This is not even the right orb. Oh yeah, I need to use a selector orb. Right. So I need to use a selector orb. Because this is the right. This is very nice. Oh, but it's Vonk. What I'm looking for is Herta Space Station. So I need to farm that too. Oh my god. My Kafka's a long way from optimal right now. We got a lot of farming to do. Yeah, because we're missing 24% attack here. So I think we can technically run a Quantum Set. Oh, but you miss so much, right? The lightning gives 10 DI and 20% attack. 10 DI and 20%. Oh, but I guess my gloves make up for the 20%. This is like 20%. Silver has the least synergy, yeah, in comparison. What if I go 2-piece? Oh, but I can't go 2-piece quantum. I'm thinking whether or not I switch my 4-piece quantum into a 2-piece lightning. That's what I'm thinking. For Kafka. And the more I think about it, the less I want to do it. Because if we take a look, for example, and we try to do Mach 10, the boss is quantum weak already here, right? And if the enemy isn't quantum weak, I can technically just put in Silver Wolf. E3 Brawny out. Congratulations. So, do I really need? Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to. Oh. I think this doesn't give me 3 turns because I needed to ult right at the end of the first cycle. So we come into the fight. And what I mean by oh, what the? Why did it turn to auto? What was that button? Oh god. Well, that screwed up everything. Let's exit. What I mean by 200 speed Kafka is here. So we know in Memory Chaos, there are certain speed breakpoints we want to hit, right? 134 is the magical number because people will get to go twice. That's the most important thing in 0 cycles for me. Because I want to do 0 cycles. I can already auto Memory Chaos. So for 0 cycles, 134 is the most important. But 200 is very possible. Especially with Asta, because Asta's ultimate increases speed of all allies, and she has a pretty good energy gen, so she can keep it up, which is what I'm trying to do. And this way Kafka goes 3 times, and this is a super secure team basically. So what I need to do here is auto attack, and I think I need to ult, right? I have to ult here. Oh, but this pushes Kafka to be faster, which makes Kafka lose 1 turn. So I don't ult. I don't ult here. Yeah, I do not. Unless this kills. No, it doesn't. Can't you use Bronya to get a 4 turn cycle? My Bronya's in the other team. I'm gonna 0 cycle 1/2, and I'm basically gonna 0 cycle both sides. So we can see Kafka right now is still 210, right? Starting out as 210. But it's only 1 turn remaining, which is, that means when she takes a turn, she's not going to get the speed. So we need to ult when this opens. And the enemy is a 32, so I wonder if that makes a difference. So here, normal attack. Kafka should follow up. There we go. Push Kafka here. E. Okay, so Kafka... Oh my god. V is auto. I needed to press C to look at the stuff. But V is auto. So this really screws up. Yeah, so now it's 180. Now it's 180. Yeah, if you're looking for Bronia 150, you're probably looking at Asta. Asta help, right? Okay. So now we're back at the 200 speed. Yep. 222 actually. Because of... Oh, got no buffs. And we're sitting at 5k attack. I should ideally be at 6k. Oh, that's not good. Meant to ult after Asta's thing. I guess Asta... Yeah. He doesn't need to. Oh, wow. This pushed me... Wow. Unlucky. Unlucky. That basically pushed us back into... Okay, so some mistakes were made. We need to retry. Because technically, I can 3-man 0 cycle this, can I? Actually, let's try that. Yeah, the thing I want to do is eliminate RNG. I don't want to have RNG. If I can eliminate RNG from this, I think that would be ideal. Without using, for example, Silver Wolf or something. I actually don't even think we needed to do that. So this will trigger follow-up attack. Yeah. And then auto attack. There we go. So we ult right away. 76. Can Kafka hit 300 speed? Probably if you... Okay, I think we don't use Asta ult here at all. I think the play is to not even use Asta ult here next time. Yeah, we definitely didn't need to use Asta ult at all. And that saves us an E. Right? Okay. I also want to test if we can not use Ting Yun E, and that would still kill. So we don't E here. We let the follow-up happen. And then we... Oh, that's not enough. We do need the... Oh, actually, this works. This works. This works. This works. Because we get even more Yeah, this... Oh, I forgot. We're not supposed to use... Okay. We were not supposed to use speed buff here. Asking me out of a job? Yo, I just used a ton of resources for Asda. Okay. I like bricked my account to build Asda for Kafka. Okay, so we still can. What time the stream starts? 30 minutes. Yeah, this... So we don't use Asta's speed thing. We didn't need to. Fine. I think IL Dang Heng is gonna be pretty crazy. Crit damage, Kafka? I mean, if you have some crit stats, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Alright, it's not the end of the world. But I like dot Kafka. Okay, I need to remember not. Not. To cast Asta stuff. Yeah, not to cast Asta stuff. Yeah, so we don't cast Asta stuff. We just ult. He'll summon. Right? And then we blow the ult here. We get some energy gen. Okay. So now we ult. So let's hope we don't get disabled. Okay. Asta imprisonment is not the worst. I really hope this E gives enough. Oh, it does. Perfect. So now we can ult. Oh no. Okay, we stopped this one. Oh, we're just one short. But I think Kafka does it. Oh, no, she doesn't. Oh. She doesn't. We needed the Tingyun. Oh, actually, that was okay. Ah, but we just basically needed Tingyun to not get CC'd. Okay, fine. We almost did 3 unit cycle 0 with suboptimal gear. That was close. That was very close. I really think this Team Ying plus Asta into Kafka team is really strong. So we don't E here, right? I remember now. We don't E here. Yeah. We do not E here. And everything else just dies. Yeah. And here we E. Perfect. Now I forgot what I was supposed to do. Oh, we have to ult here. Yeah, yeah. So without Asta buff, it's 180. With Asta buff, we're gonna sit at like 230 or something. Oh, wait, how did we do it last time? Did we have to E? Because now we miss a turn. Yeah, now we're too slow. I think we have to E near the end to make to squeeze another turn in. Yeah, I should be taking notes, honestly. But yes, this is not optimized. Wrong gear and stuff too. So loads of room for improvement. Yeah, I'll try it one more time. And then let's talk about the spice that is going to be cooking. Is this 1.3? Oh. We'll break this. There we go. Oh yeah. Damn it. Tingling ult. I forgot. I forgot to tingling ult. I mean tingling skill. But if you look at it, there's not a lot of difference in terms of damage though. I felt like it was pretty much the same. Okay. Ah, I see. I think the difference was I skill broke the guy, right? Yeah, I think that was the difference. So I needed to make sure I use an Asta attack to whittle the boss's break gauge down. Otherwise, it will not interrupt his. It will not interrupt the how should I call it? The AoE attack. Yeah. Okay. So here we don't. Okay, this breaks. Holy charge. Oh my god, I forgot to use tingling stuff again. Okay. Right, so we don't do that here. Oh, we have to use E. Right, so we do this. So the boss is the only one left. And then we'll do E here. Okay. Right. So this was supposed to break the boss's gauge. No, I see where I went wrong. I see now. Okay. So this is actually very technical. So now I understand. Wow, it's more technical than I thought. So couple of key crucial moves here. First of all, I need to use tingling stuff 100% before this ends, right? So here I go basic. So Kafka follow up and Kafka skill here. But then when it's Tingling's turn again, I have to use her skill. Yeah, here I have to. So when going to the fight, Tingling will actually auto attack. That's quite key. But what I'll do first is not waste Tingling's auto attack. Ult while under all the buffs. Right? Then Tingling will auto attack after using this. Because then... Oh, where's the follow-up attack? Huh? Okay, doesn't matter. All of these goes into the boss. Yeah, and now the ultimate will break. Perfect. Which is key. Yes, now I don't get pushed back. Oh my god, this is so tight. Okay, very nice. And I ult right away, so the enemy is still 45. And I should have all of the buffs on Kafka still, right? The attack buff. So 14 up to 5 stacks. So this is a 70% attack buff. And 700 boost from Benediction. Okay, good. Now it's working. What does Quantum do? Break applies entanglement. It applies entanglement. So we don't need to ult here because we need the skill points, right? We just normal attack. Kafka will ult here. And then Kafka will do this. And now I have to apply this one more time. Oh no. The imprisonment is no bueno. Because I lose out on a... Oh, it's not good. I lose out on a normal attack. Wow, this is literally the worst. Because I also now don't get Tingling's... I don't get Tingling's buffs. Yeah. Yeah, no basic twice. What, do I have to build effect resist Tingling? Is that the play? But okay, but now I think we got it, right? That's essentially how 3-person zero cycle would work for this team. I think it's now very straightforward. Like, they can buff all they want, they're dead. And this takes her that. And here we have to E. And everything else just dies. Going to the second fight. With ult. And a buff. And a normal attack. Allowing Asta to land all the breaks here. And he summons. Yeah, I don't think we get a grenade and... Oh, this is not good. Now we're going to the fight without skill points. Oh shit. What's the number? I don't think the revenue's as... Oh my god. Is as high as people expected because so many people are saving for Kafka. Okay, we do get it here though. We do zero cycle here. Very nice. 3-person zero cycle. That's quite nice. Okay. Wow, it's only 14 minutes away. Guys, originally on stream, I wanted to watch Poke's video. I wanted to watch Poke's video because there's a new Theory Crafter sheet that came out. Alright? There's a new Theory Crafter sheet came out. And there's a lot of juicy stuff. I think the one that people really care about is basically how Jingyuan stacks up against Kafka. But also the sheet has something really awesome, like Blade, simulation skills, and then QQE6 simulation skills. So I guess maybe that's something we will do after this watch party, because there's no way I finish this on time. There's no way I finish this on time. Okay, so let's return. And if we look at the current team setups, right? If we think about Dang Heng, because my previous team was really perfect. This was my team for Seele. And I just replaced Bailu with Xuan. And that was my team 1. And then my team 2 was going to be Blade, Bronya, and then Luocha and Dang Heng. E6. But Kafka dominated me and now has turned my entire team building on its head. So now my team, as you saw, because I needed to fit Asta in so I can free up Bronya. And then this team kind of looks like this. This is my second team, which is fine. I can easily zero cycle with that. Seele basically gets 4 turns plus Resurgence. That's a potential 8 turns. And then Silver Wolf basically doesn't care because we'll apply Quantum Weakness. But now, where do I slot in Dang Heng? Where do I slot in Dang Heng? There's no place for him anymore. I don't know where I can slot him in. That is my problem now. Where the hell is he gonna fit? So Dang Heng goes Seele. I think Dang Heng is gonna surpass Seele. That's how crazy it's gonna be. I think Heng is actually gonna surpass Seili. I think he is the most broken unit we'll see for the next bit. But yeah. Anyhow, I personally think I will still be farming for this. I think I'll still farm for quantum set. It's really sad because the speed set, I mean the lightning set just works so much better for Kafka. I wonder how big of a difference it is. Like, is it as big as this? I'm not going to find a glove. Because if I use this, right? So this is 7.7%. This is 20%. Do I gain 13% at the very least? 12%. I just need 12% to make up for the difference here, basically. But I don't think I'll find it. This is insane gloves for Kafka. The headpiece is whatever. 3.4%. 3.8. 3.4, yeah. And then this flat. Boots. Doesn't even have attack. Attack with break effect. Crit rate. With massive defense for some reason. Yeah, so I guess the problem is if I need to farm for Kafka, it's gonna be ages till I get her set. Whereas if I'm farming the quantum set, I'm farming for Silver Wolf. No, actually, I want to build break effect Silver Wolf. So I'm farming for Seili and Silver Wolf at the same time. No, Seili and Kafka at the same time. Which kind of is weird, to be honest. So maybe I should switch back and see how I do. Yeah, I think that's probably the best call. Let me spend 2 weeks here. Maybe I'll get something good. Oh my god, it's watch party soon. Very soon. Wait, how do I... We're waiting. Wait, my teammate died. I think of all the units, Tinging honestly is just, he definitely has some hidden taunt values. It's not even a joke at this point. Oh, sure. Maybe Tingyun is lore accurate, right? Maybe her taunting is actually lore accurate because of the story. Oh, here we go. I'll mute the background while I farm away. We're starting. What is this piece? What if we get a defense scaling? Oh, but I guess it would not be a attack percentage chest. I'm very excited for this. Let's hope to see some good stuff. You don't want male characters, but Daniel seems strong. What should you do? That was me. That was exactly me 2 weeks ago. I was like, damn, Dang Heng IL seems to be broken. Dang Heng IL just seems to be broken. So do I not E6 Kafka and E6 Dang Heng instead? That was my thought. But I'm glad I E6 Kafka. I'm glad I E6 Kafka. Don't overhype him. I think the difference is with Dang Heng is his multipliers. His multipliers are something else. Okay, the more I spend time in the lightning farming place, the more I think I really should just go back to Quantum. So I can farm Sailor and Kafka at the same time. I thought the stream was starting. What the hell? Oh, it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Stay strong for Fushan. I think Fushan is definitely E1, if not more. Fushan animation is crazy. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a animation power creep there. Alright. So we've got attack speed crit. Oh my god! This piece is it. Oh, here we go.
It's fortunate I could make it. My divination results predicted you making a fool of yourself. The show is about to start. Make sure you remember these words. You wouldn't want to tarnish the Xianzhou's reputation now, would you?
No, Master Diviner.
After me. Fulgurant Leap.
Fulgurant Leap.
Epical Spectrum.
Apical Spectrum.
Aurum Alley's Hustle and Bustle.
Aurum Alley's Hustle and Bustle.
The Swarm Disaster.
The Swarm Disaster.
Audience.
Audience.
Not bad. Make sure you recite them a few more times.
What the hell did they just say?
Master Diviner.
What is it now?
I already forgot.
How do you say this one?
High Cloud Quintet.
Yo, it's the High Cloud Quintet. Guys. Oh. Is this new?
We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them.
Before you leave, please make time to recuperate.
We're leaving in
I
patch
must attend to some
1.3 already?
matters. Farewell for now. All things in this world have their laws.
You know that I'm a descendant of the lawful Vidyadhara. You witnessed my secret strength, as March would call it.
As you can see, we added a few things to the simulated universe.
Oh yeah, we have new
Steven
Herta
always
stuff.
thinks this is a big achievement.
Oh my god, new artifacts?
We call it Simulated Universe. The Swarm Disaster.
Oh my. Oh, that's Lynx. New curios? Oh. Celestial eyes above, mortal. Yo, they will have a story. They will have a story. They will have a story, because every time they have a new patch, if there's a title, even Immortality Ends or whatever, that means there's a story, right? I can't wait. Last time we left on a cliffhanger. There's no way. No way we don't have a story this time. Yo, guys, get your 100 gems. Sorry, I think my Twitch bot is kind of crazy. Code. How do I... pin this?
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and you know the rest. Welcome to the version 1.3 Celestial Eyes Above Mortal Ruins special program. As always, your good buddy Albert's here to bring you all the latest intel on the upcoming version. Today, our three special guests are...
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Wiedenheft and I voice Fu Xuan.
What's up, guys? I'm Anjali Kunapaneni, and I voice Sushang.
Hey Trailblazers, I'm Nicholas Liang, and I voice Dan Heng.
Welcome, welcome, and welcome again. I gotta say,
Fushan
that
voiced the
trailer
cutest.
was loaded with details on the new version. Sarah, anything
Yo,
stand out
it's damn
for you?
hung, alright?
Well,
Damn
I'm always
hung.
excited for story updates, but that last segment caught my eye too. The Swarm Disaster? Was that it? It looked pretty intense.
I know. Did Herta upgrade the simulated universe again? You know, my Trailblazer senses are tingling.
The simulated universe will be getting some significant updates in version 1.3.
Ooh.
That's for later in the program. First, let's take a look at the new characters joining the war. First on the list, and finally revealing his true power, we have Don Heng, Imbibitor Lunae.
And Baba the Lune. Damn. The cooler than yeah, first banner is Dang Han looks like.
Whoa, okay. So March wasn't bluffing. Don Heng does have secret strength. But why would he suddenly reveal it after hiding it for so long?
I remember when March told Dang Han to show his power.
Yeah, I think if he'd
During
kept
the
it
chase
under wraps any
from
longer, he might have had trouble
Bronya.
staying alive.
Imagine if freaking Dang Han went IL
desperate
mode
measures.
Okay, it makes sense, but why
on
secrecy
Battleball
until then?
and just
To
destroyed
answer that
everything.
question, we gotta talk about Don Heng's previous incarnation, Don Feng, a member of the High Cloud Quintet.
That's
Oh.
right. I'm sure Trailblazers will have noticed that certain characters in the story have been referring to Don Heng as Imbibitor Lunae. But Imbibitor Lunae is actually a title handed
it's
down
no-
as part
no
of
longer
the Lawfu
Butter
Vidyadhara
Vision anymore.
High Elder succession. The person they're referring to here isn't Don Heng, but Don Feng.
Oh, yeah. Do you
Don
guys know
Feng was
about
once
the
Lawfu Vidyadhara
High Cloud
High
Quintet
Elder.
story?
He achieved
I was gonna
great
do,
deeds for the Xianzhou in wartime.
Do a story
but
segment
ultimately committed
of
an
their
unforgivable
reincarnations, their
sin.
past, who were the five
Wait,
people,
but if Don
and what
Heng's
happened.
still alive, then Don Feng's sin can't have been that unforgivable, right?
I think someone pulled a few strings. There's only one guy in the Law Fu who'd risk the Xianzhou's reputation like that. Xing Yuan.
Is that what a little bird told
the
you,
group of
Albert?
people who beat up
I never knew owls were so gossipy.
Oh,
You know-
no, Jing Yuan's not to blame this time. The head of the
Give-
Xianzhou Vidyadhara,
give
the
Yang-
High
Yanqing
Elder,
some
possesses the power to transform
credit.
into a dragon.
He fought.
The method of
He
entrusting his
traded
power to the next head
blows
is a
with
closely
four, at
guarded
least
secret,
4 out of the
and the
5
responsibility of each High Elder.
High Cloud Quintets.
We don't know the
Alright.
full story, but Don Feng misused this method and sparked a terrible calamity. As a result, the Vidyadhara grew to hate Don Feng, but executing him would have brought an end to the High Elder succession. They decided to use an exuviation charm, forcing him to reincarnate. Which is why Don Heng is alive and well today.
The world of the Vidyadhara is complicated.
But why would Don Feng cause so much trouble? I suspect there are a few more secrets waiting for us down the line.
Yes, causing trouble
The
for
allure of the
for who?
unknown.
for
But fear not,
Blade.
Trailblazers.
That's
A
what.
banquet of delicious
For
secrets
Blade's
awaits
lover.
you. Now, let's take a look at how secret strength Don Heng handles himself on the battlefield.
As an imaginary type character following the path of destruction, Don Heng Imbibitor Lunae's specialty is consuming multiple skill points to trigger an array of powerful abilities. Tapping the skill button enhances the effects of Imbibitor Lunae's basic attack, the
Raycore
Beneficent Lotus, up to 3
Lemur.
times in succession. Depending on the number of enhancements,
That's the second.
Beneficent Lotus
Is
becomes
that the first
Transcendence,
enhancement? No, that's the
Divine
second
Spear,
enhancement.
and Fulgurant Leap, respectively. Hits per action
this the
and damage
ult.
dealt
The finger me
increase with
ult.
each enhancement. Additionally, single target damage is replaced with multiple target damage in both Divine Spear and Fulgurant Leap.
In Imbibitor Lunae's talent, Righteous Heart.
QQ without
amplifies
RNG,
the
yes.
damage he
The
deals
cooler
as the
QQ.
number of hits per action in the current turn increases.
Sounds like skill point management is going to be pretty important for Imbibitor Lunae's allies.
Hold that thought. When using his ultimate, Imbibitor Lunae deals imaginary damage to a single target and adjacent enemies, while also receiving a set amount of Squama Sacrosancta. Squama Sacrosancta can be
Sacrosancta.
used to
Okay, so that's-
offset Imbibitor Lunae's skill point consumption.
Oh.
Secret strength Don Heng is kind of a one-man band.
But that's not all. Imbibitor Lunae's technique, Heaven Quelling Prismadragon,
What the
allows him to enter a leaping dragon state for a set time. In this state, using an attack causes Imbiber de Lune to lunge forwards a set distance and strike all enemies he comes into contact with.
Wow, you almost died there.
Entering battle in this way allows Imbiber de Lune to acquire a set amount of Squama Sacrosancta.
And lo, such is the frightful power of the High Elder.
Damn. That's pretty
Now that we've
OP.
introduced secret strength Don Heng, let's move on to an old friend of ours, the Master Diviner, Lady Fu Xuan.
I think Diane's gonna be hella OP. This ult animation is honestly OP. This is
Oh, her first encounter with the Trailblazers.
this is
was
ultimate
pretty
power
impressive.
creep.
From high above, amid a hail of bullets, came the words.
Your every move has been foreseen.
By the Omnisia.
Okay, you gotta admit, her bullet deflection game is on point. But I wonder, how'd she fare against a Star Knot, though?
Oh, yeah, I can't see her swatting one of those out of the sky.
Fu Xuan might have something to say about that.
Oh, okay.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the Earth and water trigrams. What do we have to fear? Let us counter this menace directly with the might of the Xianzhou.
Oh, Susheng translation. Hexagram says let's do this.
I think the Divination Commission would benefit from having Susheng as a translator.
Yes.
The omnisia on Fu Xuan's forehead is a mysterious instrument that
You know what they
allows her to
call
calculate
what the
her every
CM
move
bros
in
call the
advance. However,
Fu Shan
the
forehead
immortal
thing?
bodies of the Xianzhou natives exhibit
A
adverse
Type-C
reactions
USB
to
port.
external augmentation.
That's why her nickname is Type
While
C.
the omnisia may grant her incredible computational abilities, it
Ing
also
Xian.
causes her pain and exhaustion.
Well, with great power, you know the rest.
That explains Fu Xuan's reliance on bubble tea, then, huh? I heard she drinks like 10 cups of Immortal's Delight a day.
No.
Hey, that sounds like gossip to me. What if Immortal's Delight is just heckin' delicious?
I suspect it is, though I'm sure the sugar helps. Running the Divination Commission and divining the fortunes of the Xianzhou, it's an exhausting gig.
All right, Anjali's right. No more bubble tea gossip. By way of apology,
She's
how
phase
about I
one or
treat
she's phase two?
everyone
It's
to
Dang
10
Hung Banner
cups of
first, then
Immortal's
Fu
Delight
Xuan.
after the show.
Yes! Now we're talking.
Let's talk about bubble tea there. It's time to take a look at how the Master Diviner showcases her abilities on the battlefield. Fu Xuan is a quantum-type character, following the path of preservation. But where other path of preservation characters mainly use shields for defense, Fu Xuan takes a different road.
Precisely. After using her skill, Fu Xuan activates the Matrix of Prescience, which lasts for a set number of turns. This allows Fu Xuan to absorb
she's so
some of that
OP.
damage for her allies.
She's so OP.
When the Matrix of Prescience is active, it grants the knowledge effect to the entire team, increasing characters' max HP and crit rate. Fu Xuan's talent offers a variety of effects. Firstly, Fu Xuan can provide a permanent misfortune avoidance state, reducing the damage taken by the entire team. Secondly, when Fu Xuan's HP drops below a set percentage, she recovers a set percentage of HP.
POV, you're Fu Xuan's enemy. Why are my attacks healing her?
She's so
That's
broken.
not all. Fu
Her
Xuan's
animation
ultimate
is seriously
deals quantum
look at
damage
this.
to all enemies, but it also increases the frequency of her talent's HP restoration effect. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, Fu Xuan's technique can grant a barrier for the whole team that lasts for a set duration.
Okay,
During
buddy.
exploration, the barrier blocks all enemy attacks,
What the
thereby
f-
preventing battles that would otherwise have triggered in this way. Her technique also activates the Matrix of Prescience automatically at the start of the next battle.
That's our Master Diviner. Reliable and determined. No wonder she's got her sights set on the generalship. See, her style is very
We're
different than
basically
Jing
right
Wen's,
now
but being a defensive backbone for her
running-
team is equally respectable.
Fushan one team solo sustain, Luocha one team solo sustain. You're pretty much locked.
I didn't say.
And then you run one hyper carry with 2 supports.
To our final character.
That's gonna be
It's time we
the team moving
introduce
forward.
the young girl from Bellaba, Lynx Landau.
Let's go.
Are we going back for her? This completes the model quantum team, doesn't it?
Surname ring a bell? You got it. She's the younger sister of Serval and Japard Landau.
You know, is it just me, or should everyone in the overworld be taking tips from Lynx? She's the only person I've seen who's dressed for the eternal freeze. Like, are the majority of Belabagians frost-resistant or something?
I think those geomarrow heaters keep the temperature relatively comfortable within the confines of the city.
Oh, so Lynx's winter gear is for venturing outside the city, right?
You got it. Lynx has always been drawn to the
Bailu and
horizon.
Gepper were made to be a
Centuries-old
band.
records of Guerrilla
Bailu not being
6's
able to
vibrant past.
dispel.
The beautiful auroras described by her teachers. The
is
heroic
no
tales of
bueno.
the Landau family. All of it pertains
Gepard had
to
his
the
time to
world
shine.
beyond the city walls.
But again, no
What the Belabagians
debuff
call the snow plains.
resistance
Compared with her
or
sister's
buff removal.
enthusiasm and her brother's seriousness, Lynx is somewhat introverted and comfortable with solitude. She often ventures out alone into the perilous snow plains, which has allowed her to hone her wilderness survival skills.
Ooh, she's gonna be the world's smallest survival expert.
Now, she
Bailu is
may
the
be
new-
small, but she packs a punch. Let's dive right in and see just how powerful this snow plains explorer really is.
Yeah, Lynx is a quantum-type character following the path of abundance who provides a variety of healing for her team. Her skill can restore HP to a single ally and grant them survival response for a set number of turns, boosting their max HP. If an ally with survival response
this is
follows
Blaze
the
support.
paths of destruction or preservation, the likelihood of them being targeted by enemy attacks increases.
Oh, it's blade support.
Increased enemy aggression? Guess they're not fans of whatever's in that tin. Can't say that I blame them.
My, that looks like fermented herring.
Oh,
Ooh,
Rim.
my favorite.
I need
You
an
guys wanna try
urgent
some?
thumbnail
I'm good.
later.
Can you forget about the contents of the tin? This is a useful ability.
I'll say this. Directing enemy aggression towards characters who can take a hit is kinda genius.
Does she have any edible tricks up her sleeve?
This one looks safe for consumption. Lynx's ultimate restores health too and dispels 1 debuff from each ally.
That thing's huge!
I know. Yo, talk about a hard pill to swallow, huh?
Yeah.
Anyone? Sarah? No? Anjali?
See, I'm just wondering how she even fits it in her backpack.
She completes the model quantity, but
Sometimes
she
big
needed
things come
Fushan's
in
OP.
small
Well, if you're
packages.
pulling on the
I
Fushan
forgot to
banner,
mention Lynx's talent. It can
You're
grant
going to,
a continuous healing effect to targets of her skill and ultimate for a set number of turns. This effect will further restore a set amount of HP to characters with survival response.
Wow.
Similarly, her technique can also grant a continuous healing effect for a set number of turns. But
I was saying
to
that
the
if you pull on
entire
Fushan
team.
banner, you're gonna get
Talk
Lynx,
about
right?
being a reliable healer.
That's our little snow
They're on the
plains
same banner, I'm pretty
explorer.
sure.
We can all breathe a little easier with her on the team. Well, that concludes our new character introductions. Next up, let's take a look at the brand new 5-star light cones coming to the warp in version 1.3. To get us started, how about a path of destruction light cone, brighter than the sun?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there anything brighter than the sun?
If there is, we should tell Imbibitor Lunae about it. Someone needs some vitamin D.
Hey, come on. He's looking pretty good for a man suspended in chains. You know what I mean? Yeah?
Okay. Fair point. Now, On to a path of preservation like.
Wow, what is this
Poor
artwork?
girl. Everything changed in an instant.
Look, this is the
Thrown
USB port.
suddenly into an endless reliance on bubble tea.
Oh, speaking of bubble tea, Albert, any chance we can fast track that offer? Yeah.
No. Now, during the first phase of version 1.3 in the character warp, Epical
Oh, Lord.
Spectrum, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Don Heng, Imbibitor
Take a
Lunate.
picture of this.
And in the corresponding light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, brighter than the sun, will be boosted. During the second phase of version 1.3 in the character warp,
Yeah, so you
foreseen,
pull for Fushan, you
foreknown,
get,
foretold.
I think
Trailblazers
you
can
pull for
obtain the
Fushan.
limited
If you don't get
5-star
Fushan, at least you have
character
Lynx.
Xuan. Not to mention
Poor
the
man's
4-star
Fushan.
character Lynx, who will also be joining the warp.
Yes.
During the corresponding light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone she already shut her eyes will be boosted.
One more Fushan.
And that's all she wrote on light cones and warps. But don't leave just yet now. More exciting updates are right around the corner.
Damn. Oh, there's another code. Guys, there's another code. We're gonna get 300 gems worth, aren't we? Let me screenshot this. Wow.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Let's pick up where we left off. In the preceding story, and thanks to the collaborative efforts of Jingyuan and Don Heng, Fantilia was banished and the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was resolved. And yet, as the dust settles, easing the fears of the citizenry becomes a new priority.
Rightly so. Helping people get back to their old lives is a big part of rebuilding.
And more often than not, responding to a disaster is trickier than preventing one.
In version 1.3, the Trailblazer
Finally.
mission obsequies
Finally, new
performed, a
chapters.
long
We're
road
going
ahead
somewhere, aren't we?
Will reveal a glimpse of the Xianzhou's recovery efforts. We'll also be seeing the likes of 4 new companion missions. The Dragon Returns Home, Total Recall, Farther Than the Snow Plains, and Mohashle.
In The Dragon Returns Home, we find Don Heng in the turbulent wake of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. He must face up to his past life and meet with the
Oh,
current
we're finding more
Vidyadhara
lore.
High Elder,
Oh.
Lady Bai Lu.
Meanwhile, in Total Recall, March 7th makes a big decision. Having witnessed the wonders of the Matrix of Prescience Ultima, she decides to ask Fu Xuan for the Matrix's help in rediscovering her past.
Farther Than the
Wow.
Snow Plains focuses on the youngest member of the Landau family. Lynx returns from an
a
expedition.
lot of
with
stories.
something
Holy
troubling
moly.
her, and her siblings, Serval and Japard, are at a loss to help. They decide to seek the assistance of none other than the
Gotta swipe
Trailblazer.
again.
And last but not least, Mohashle. Wildfire member and Fight Club reigning champion Luca has returned to Boulder Town.
Luca is
He
whatever
wastes
to
no
me.
time in inviting the Trailblazer and Zila to help him in completing a special bout of training.
5-star March is coming
Ooh,
next
nice
world. In the
cinematic
next
read
world.
there, Albert. I'm getting goosebumps.
Oh, those names are so intriguing. I feel like these missions will answer a lot of questions. Like, why is Bailu the current Vidyadhara High Elder? And is March 7th truly as many people suspect?
This is hardly the domain of unverified rumors. Ours is a serious program.
Serious? More like bubble tea gossip central.
Speaking of bubble tea, fine, I'll wait.
In our next segment, we'll be talking version 1.3 events.
Oh, wow.
Exalting Sanctum's Auramali was once a hub of commerce and crowds, but has gradually fallen into obscurity over the last millennium. The blink of an eye for a long-life species. And now, as the IPC's corporate interference encroaches upon the law.
More
The people
selectors for
sense
my
danger
gear.
and are striving to breathe new life into old trades. In the Alley's hustle and
And a
bustle
free
event,
Xuan.
trailblazers are thrown right into the action with an opportunity to influence the Alley's ultimate fate.
Wait. What do we need to do exactly?
Well, shops of numerous sizes can be found in the newly reopened Aurum Alley district. By arranging cargo shipments and planning logistics routes, trailblazers can
Oh my
accumulate
lord.
funds.
All these new minigames.
Funds
What
can
the
be used
hell?
to progressively revamp the urban landscape of Aurum Alley, helping it return to its former glory.
By achieving goals in this limited time event, players can earn self-modeling resin, tracks of destiny, stellar jade, and 4-star character Xuan.
Nice.
Following this limited time event, Aurum Alley will remain in the game as a permanent mode. This
Oh.
mode includes rewards such as the Aurum Alley themed phone wallpaper, Ingenium Dreams.
What the
That's
hell?
something we haven't seen before?
That's right. Phone wallpapers are a new
Phone
feature being
wallpapers.
added to version
What the
1.3. Trailblazers can browse and replace their wallpapers using the in-game mobile menu.
Nice.
So pretty.
Oh, that's pretty
Isn't it?
cool.
All right, folks. It's time to talk about a big update to the simulated universe.
Wow, another selector. So
Finally.
many
I thought for a
selectors.
moment you might have accidentally left it out.
The cheek! How could I, your humble living servant, make you wait?
I mean, we're still waiting on those bubble teas, so I'm just saying.
In any case, the update is the collaborative effort of 4 genius minds. They call it Simulated Universe, the Swarm Disaster.
Wow,
They
so we get
completed a
events for
broad
SimU
spectrum
now.
of structural renovations purely to investigate the fall of an eon.
The Swarm Disaster. Sounds like it might have something to do with, what is that eon's name again? Tazy something?
Tazeroth, the Eon of Propagation.
That's the one.
Interesting. What motivated Herta and her team to research the Imperator Insectorum?
Ooh, I'll tell you. From the story so far, we've heard that the propagation
Herta
once
mains.
caused a
Stand
major
up.
swarm, which spread throughout the universe. This eventually caught the attention of multiple eons who united to eradicate it. This event
Oh.
involved more eons than any other recorded event in history, which of course makes it an excellent research subject.
So that's how it is.
Mm-hmm. In order to delve into this complicated history, Herta and her team have developed various new methods of exploration. In Simulated Universe, the Swarm Disaster, the stage maps will appear in a format similar to a
Oh my
chessboard.
god.
Trailblazers will need to navigate through randomly generated domains and tackle a variety of challenges before making it to the deepest parts of the simulation.
I'm assuming these geniuses had more in mind than
What
simply
the hell is
maneuvering around
this?
a grid.
Right you are. In order to simulate the experiences of different pathstriders and resonate with the eons, a brilliant mind named Steven developed the audience die and
I'll get you the
commuting
code.
device.
Oh, audience die? Oh, come on, Albert. That's not a nice thing to say to the audience.
Die as in singular for dice.
Okay.
It has to do with the eons bestowing random gifts upon pathstriders. Before progressing each turn, use the commuting device to roll the audience die. This will generate special effects for the current turn. These special effects might provide our team with powerful buffs.
What
or
is
alter the
this?
chessboard in some way, or even create further variables for subsequent actions. The chessboard and grids are
What the f-
superficial. The true intent of the geniuses is to delve into the mysteries of the eons. Each exploration will encompass 3 planes corresponding to Imperator Insectorum's emergence, expansion, and demise. Trailblazers will encounter simulated historical events during these phases, and
Bruh.
different responses will lead to different outcomes.
But do these simulations really recreate the truth?
The official response is that due to the many historical unknowns, all potential outcomes
This is
are valuable.
basically
The data helps us infer the
super
most probable
roguelike,
truth.
isn't it?
And the unofficial response?
Madam Herta said, and I quote, You can't prove that the past wasn't like this, can you?
Whoa! Isn't this where we
Exceptional, undeniably
picked up
a
the
genius.
the sword?
Madam Herta
Holy!
has also developed a path space for the express purpose of enhancing the resonance between trailblazers and their paths. As a trailblazer, every action you take that aligns with your path during exploration can help you to obtain path energy, leading you closer to the eons.
And
This-
what
this
can
is a
we
lot of
expect when we
information.
get closer to the eons?
Once you have sufficient path energy, you'll be able to unlock specific buffs and the chance to interact directly with the corresponding eon, thereby uncovering their part in the swarm disaster.
Okay, so
What
we've been
the-
hearing those words a lot, but none of this feels
Wow, this-
swarmish
this-
or
This
disastery
is
enough to
a
me.
huge update.
Say no more.
Whoa, new
In the
boss.
final domain of the third plane of each exploration, trailblazers will encounter a brand new enemy, the swarm true sting.
Yo, Quantum Week, Sayle's back in
True stings
business.
Have the ability to divide and create more swarms. If not dealt with properly,
Oh my God, just
the
almost
entire
one shot.
battlefield will eventually be overrun by the swarm. Sufficiently swarming, suitably
Okay, do we have to run two?
Yeah, okay, that's plenty.
Two
Gives me the
supports.
creeps just thinking about it.
Finally, upon clearing simulated
New
universe,
passing.
the swarm disaster, the brand new path of propagation will be unlocked.
What the
within
hell?
The simulated universe.
What a roller coaster. That's a big update, all right.
And big updates need big rewards. Take note. Aside from Stellar Jade and numerous other materials, the swarm disaster rewards include 2 self-modeling
Wow, two!
resins.
Two!
Those things are
Oh
rarer
my
than
God!
rare.
Plus, you
Are
get one
there
for
really
Xuan
two up for grabs?
event
You
and
better believe it.
what
And I
the?
highly encourage trailblazers to give it a go. Next
Oh,
up is the
my
Space
Kafka.
Station Task Force event.
My Kafka's ready.
Revitalizing the space station is no small undertaking. If we want to speed things up, we'll need to enlist the help of a task force.
This patch
with
is
special
insane.
missions. Watson has lined up all the assignments that require attention. Over to you, Trailblazers. During the event, by assembling a team that meets the requirements of specific assignments, you'll be able to earn rewards such as Stellar Jade and character experience materials.
And as the message makes clear, there will be requests and
What
assignments
the-
every day. It's almost impossible to finish them all.
Yo!
Version 1.3 will also see the return of the Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events. During the respective events, successfully challenging the simulated universe and calyxes can earn you a set amount of double rewards. At the same time,
This
version
patch is so
1.3
crazy.
will unlock 2 new stagnant shadow stages, Shape of Puppetry and Shape of Abomination. The former will drop Suppressing Edict, Ascension material required for Don Heng and Vibrant
Oh, we can't
Illuminate.
pre-farm.
The latter will drop Nail of the Ape, Ascension material required for Xuan.
Whoa, all that too?
Oh, and I'm not done with you yet. Version 1.3 system updates are just as momentous. First off, after the version 1.3
Oh.
update, the Trailblaze
Oh.
power cap will be raised from 180
This is exactly
to
what I need.
240.
Insane.
Exactly the amount that regenerates in a day. Once
Oh.
Trailblaze power maxes out, a percentage of the surplus is converted into reserved Trailblaze power.
So in other words, if you forget to log on, you won't have wasted much Trailblaze power.
And here's something else. The 1.3 update will also bring changes to the friends and chat systems, which
What?
include being able to sort your friends. And Trailblazers not currently accepting new friend requests can choose to disable them in settings. Icing on the cake, you can now send emojis in chats.
Oh, at last, bring on the pom-pom and March 7th emojis.
Yeah.
Nice. Fingers crossed for some authentic boomer material.
And of course, we have the crowd favorite, Gift of Odyssey Chicken Rewards.
Oh my God! Another
Logging in
10
for
pull.
7 days gets you 10 warps. It might just be your lucky break.
Nicholas, I admire your confidence.
Look at that.
Last but not least, Honkai Star Rail will also be a part of this year's Gamescom.
God damn.
Surprising updates
Wow, what
await
a...
us.
This is
Watch this
insane.
space, Trailblazers.
Yeah.
So cool.
Nice.
This is actually pretty
Let's
sick.
roll out today's final redemption code.
Alright, this is final redemption code. That's crazy. This is crazy. What a patch. What a patch. My god, I need to do a thumbnail and then make a summary video. Wow. Kinda crazy. Kinda crazy if you ask me.
All good things must come to an end, and so must today's special program. We've covered quite a bit about the 1.3
Quite a
update.
big patch.
Any thoughts or feelings from our guests? What are you most looking forward to?
Man, so much to choose from, but for me, it's gotta be the characters. Dan Heng and Baibuter Lune, Fu Xuan,
Okay, Fu Xuan
and
just
Lynx
power
are
creeped
all
the hell
special
out
in
of
their own
everyone's
way.
animation.
I just hope I get lucky with the warps.
And as for me, I'm super excited about the simulated universe update. The new gameplay and story aspects sound brilliant.
Yeah. Well, since you guys covered the obvious, I'll go for something a little different. I feel like this version's quality of life enhancements are really good. I love the Trailblaze power cap increase and the new Reserve Trailblaze power feature. They may sound minor, but I think they'll make a big difference to the experience.
Oh, totally! And I'm
Oh
sure
my God.
the gaming experience will keep improving as the updates keep rolling. Well, that's it for the Honkai Star Rail version 1.3 special program. As always, thanks again to all you Trailblazers for tuning in. And may our paths cross again soon.
Bye, guys!
Catch you later.
See you next time.
Bubble tea, bubble tea, bubble tea.
Fine.
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, let's do a summary for the for everyone and then put it into a video. Wow. Goated. Goated. It's actually goated. Okay, so the pretty insane patch, I must say so myself. Yeah, you guys can say hi to YouTube. Let me know if I miss
Hi,
anything too. Let chat know.
Stephen Lloyd thinks
Okay. Let chat know if we miss anything. It's so crazy. Let me put on some music. Oops. For this. Wow. Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video. This was an insane live stream for version 1.3. I've got so many things to cover in this video, alright? So if you haven't watched the live stream, check it out. But if you're just looking for a quick summary and a deep dive into Danghan and Fu Xuan's kit, well, look no further. Before we start, do you know that we have three new codes? And if you scroll down to the comment section or I'll put it in the description as well. You can just copy and paste the 3 codes and enjoy your 300 gems plus, I think, 15 or something, 150,000 credits. Should be like that. But wow, version 1.3 is absolutely massive. Not only do we have new characters, we also have quite a few updates coming up for the game. So, of course, it's going to be called The Celestial Eyes Above Mortal Ruin. So this is 1.3. We will get stories, of course. So there'll be new stories coming up that patch. And the first banner we will have is a Dan Heng Imbibitor Lune. Damn, this animation is crazy. And he's even got the booba window too. Now, we'll go over his skills, or at least what's being talked about on the live stream. First things first. His attacks, you can see it as basically an enhanced QQ. You've got your base attack, and you can enhance it to upgrade the effect, allowing it to do AoE attacks and more damage, all the way up to 3 times. So the first time you can see you use the ink thing, and the second time is going to be a spear, and the third time is just going to be, I'll just call it a water finger, yeah. I know the fangirls get really crazy when he does this move, so let's call it a water finger. But it is a very, very cool animation, and we saw in the gameplay that it cost skill points to use. Okay, so that's one thing. I really hope, like someone in chat just said, I really hope the AI is smart enough and not abuse the skill points or don't use it. But in the gameplay, we can see not only can you use skill points, when you use your ult, and this is the ult happening right now. When you use the ult, it replenished 2. Okay, we can see 2 of 3. So you can use that instead of your skill points. So 3 max probably means that you can just replenish all of it and then use the max upgraded skill attack. Now, in the previous video that the CM Bros did, and if you went on to my YouTube, you would see they did a reverse engineer of the multiplier, and Dang Heng at max upgrade enhanced attack will push out 901% multiplier damage. Now, that was during the trial testing, when you could use Dan Heng in version 1.2. We don't know if Dan Heng has been changed since then, but that was from using him as a trial character in the official client in 1.2. Okay, so not leaks, not beta or anything like that, but who knows if the real Dan Heng in V1.3 is going to be this broken. Now, the second character that we have is Xuan. Xuan honestly power crept the hell out of everyone, okay? And I just want to say, not because of her skills, but because of her animation. Her animation is honestly crazy. You get a full anime cutscene for her animation. Look at this. This is her animation. This sphere ball control thing with... Damn. Oh my god. Her animation is crazy. And this is a quantum preservation time. Now, they didn't talk too much about what she does. I think some of the information were not revealed, but what we do know from this live stream is that they mentioned Xuan will essentially allow damage sharing to happen for the team, and she'll absorb some of the damage taken by the enemies, and as well as healing herself when her HP falls under a certain amount. She also mentions that under this matrix, you can see from her skill, allies will gain a crit rate buff, which is very, very welcome, because crit rate is not that easy to get. You can see here, this is the matrix we're talking about, and by activating her technique, she also activates it. But you don't have to initiate a combat with her for that force field, matrix field to trigger, so which is really, really good, because then you can switch. So you can see QQ is in play here with Xuan. Xuan is, of course, gonna buff the luck of QQ, no, but only just the crit rate. And look at that heal coming out. So right now we have 2 of the best sustain units that can solo sustain, Luocha and Xuan. I think you run 1 in each team for Memory Chaos, and that pretty much secures your team's survival. And this is her technique outside of combat. She puts this barrier on herself, and she can basically negate 1 attack from the enemy, which is quite crazy. So this is Xuan Quantum Time Preservation. Now, that's not all. We have a 4-star unit that will come on Xuan's banner. This is Lynx, the sister to, can you guess it? Who is it? A Gepard. Yes, this is the Harmony Quantum. Now we have a mono quantum team ready. This is Quantum Abundance type, although you might not want to run her on a mono quantum team. She's built as a healer, and she has this skill which, when applied, this fish can, which when applied to your ally, enemies are more likely to attack your ally if it's of the destruction and preservation path. So kind of like a pseudo taunt. Now, Blade is so happy. Blade is so happy. Not only do you have sustain coming out, because she does heal over time, you're also going to force more enemies to attack blade. With a blade and Lynx core, those two will be more than enough to sustain the fight. We are probably gonna see Lynx blade solo. This is gonna be in a crazy battle. Lynx blade solo, full auto memory chaos. So yeah, what we know so far is she heals over time, and she helps your destruction as well as your preservation path unit tank by pulling aggro basically. And again, this is another heal. This is a suppository shoving up Blade's butt, I'm gonna assume. But with that said, that's not all. Those were just the characters, all right? Those were just the characters. Celestial Eyes Above, Mortal Runes. We will get, of course, those Lycones. And Brilliant Fixation, Dang Heng chained up, making some of the fangirls very happy. And the Brilliant Fixation, she already shut her eyes for Fushan. You can see here, this is, quick note, a USB port. Our CM bros say or call Fushan as Type-C because it's a Type-C USB port. So that's her nickname on CM. But along those banners, you'll be able to pull Yukong, Asta, and March for Imbibitor Lune. And for Fushan, you will be able to pull Pela, Hook, and Lynx. So even if you don't get Fushan, you can get Lynx hopefully. And we have, it's like, Mom, can I have Fushan? We have Fushan at home. Lynx, the healer and sustainer. So this is the second code. Of course, all of the code again will be posted down in the comments and below. Now, that's not all. That's not all. Not only do we have another main story coming up. Oh my goodness, the stream ended, so we have to go back. So Trailblazer mission new chapter. Finally, we were left on a cliffhanger last time, but we do have another story following up, which is fantastic, and more companion missions. Imbibitor Lune's past, as well as March 7th's past, which I think is going to be very cool, because we all know after MC as well as Dang Heng, they both got stabbed and unlocked new powers. March 7th is next on the chopping block to be pierced by something and gain her final form, which is Ice Dragon March 8th. All right, that's what's gonna happen. And of course, more story about Lynx as well as Luca. I think I have to refresh because the stream ending screwed up this. There we go. Now going, wow, look at that right there where I want to be. So after the story, we also have this Sushan event where you can get a free Sushan, a new area called the Orium Alley. Get a free Sushan, of course, and a new resin selector and a wallpaper for your phone. So now you can look even prettier when you're using the phone. And this game mode, this new game mode will be present the entire time, even after the game is finished in terms of the event, so that you will be able to spend more time playing Honkai Star Rail. Now, this is going to be a permanent game mode. And yeah, here they show you can change the wallpaper. And I'm just thinking about how my dailies are now going to be longer. Last but not least, Simulated Universe is going to have its major update, the Swarm Disaster. It's going to give you two, that's right, you heard it right, two Raisin selectors for your gear. So on top of that, with Sushan, we're going to get 3 this patch. Now, this Swarm Disaster is brand new. It introduces a new mechanic and more roguelike elements to the game. You can see here we're hunting 5 billion trotters. Okay, and new paths will be here, and you will also be able to roll a die to gain new buffs. All of this we will probably dive deeper once we have access to it, because I was just a bit more confused as they did more explanation. So you definitely want to focus more on one path, because anything you do relevant to that path will recharge your path energy, and maxing your path energy allows you to build a stronger path. You can see here, filling up your path power. Sure, all sounds very good. I just want to play it right now. But there seems to be lore embedded in this as well, and a new boss, the Swarm Lord, which is conveniently weak to Quantum and Imaginary, of course, because we have Dang Heng and Fushan in here. So after that, a new path has been revealed. You can see here Propagation Path, and selecting the path will grant you increased bonus attack damage and increased chance of the blessing propagation. And you can see when the path of resonance appears, this is the same. So we don't know what the 3 sub path resonance formation is going to be, but I'm going to assume this is going to make Dang Heng go crazy, and probably Blade as well. So this is a new simulation universe, very, very interesting, and of course we get 2 Raisin self-selectors. So good. And more, yes, but there's more, yes. Space Station Task Force. So now this is dispatch. You can dispatch more things to give you credits, experience, relic mats, and gems. Wow. This is crazy. And more planar fissure for your simulated universe double drops, more garden of plenty for your more material drops, so many things, so many more. Yeah. Oh wait, there is more. 2 more stagnant shadow materials to farm for Dang Heng and Fushan. And last but certainly not least, for you busy people, max Trailblazer power will be now increased from 180 to 240, which is a full 24-hour cap. Because sometimes, you know, you come home from work and you miss spending your stamina. That is probably not the best. Right, that's probably not the best, but boom, there we go, 180 to 240. And there's also a reserved Trailblazer power system where if it goes over the cap, it can go into a reserve system. And we just got a raid from Box 2, huge, with 170 people. Thank you so much. We're just recording for our YouTube. What a massive update for version 1.3. I honestly can't wait. So that is pretty much it for the summary of version 1.3. Multiple new characters, multiple new game modes, and of course more resources for you guys to build your favorite characters. So anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye now. Alright, so that will do. That will be the YouTube video that we just recorded. That's actually crazy. How massive we're getting. Oh, and thanks Box 2 for the raid. Thank you very much. Now that was my YouTube video. I usually record on my stream. Holy cow. What a massive patch. What a massive patch. Wow. I think Imbibitor looks really good. Oh, I forgot the free pulls. Yes, there's free temples. But Fushan's animation just destroys.
To me, what if Immortal's Delight is
That animation is a full-on
Following the path of
power creep. Where is it?
Use an
Yeah, I think IL will definitely need some planning. Otherwise, the auto computers will just spam all 3. Damn, this animation is crazy. Yeah, Mono Quantum is gonna look so good. For sure, because right now we have, let's see. Oops, it's not where I want to be. So a mono quantum team probably look like this. Right? We have Sele and Silverwolf. Right, the pretend Bailu is Fushan. And then pretend Bailu is Lynx, and then Gepard is Fushan. So I think this will be a super safe mono quantum team, but it does rule out and kind of obscure your offensive capabilities, right? I would even argue if Lynx has really good heals and dispels, you can just run a solo Lynx. Even though for Fushan, it's going to be better because of that crit buff. So you have Bronya, Seele, sorry, not Bronya, Silver Wolf, Seele, Fushan, and then you have one last slot free. I think you put Tingyun for SP positive. I think you put Tingyun. Even though it breaks the mono quantum, I think it's still worth it. And also, my Tingyun is geared. My Tingyun is so ready for Fushan. Because E1 gives 15%, plus the crit rate from Fushan will finally get me close to 100%. And then I can finally keep my 230% crit damage. And that should get buffed more, even more by Fushan. So Seele is gonna Seele is gonna even be more broken. It's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So I think we put Seele there, which means I put Bronya, and then yeah, this would be my team 1, and then my team 2 would be like this. No, Fushan is crit rate, but a little birdie said Fushan would also buff crit damage if there's Eidolon. Yeah, this is gonna be so good. Mono Quantum, I mean, all we need right now, the only thing that is missing from Mono Quantum is if it can get somewhat of SP positive enabler, right? Like Tingyun or E1 Bronya with her Kong. Because right now you're still kind of better off running a Bronya or even a Yukong. Yeah, Fushan does it all. Fushan is a preservation type, harmony type, and abundance. Fushan does it all. Her skill, her kit is really really reminds me of Locha. Locha does a lot, right? Dispel, cleanse, heal without being SP hungry. I think Fushan and Locha, basically the thought process I think behind this is you run a Fushan in one team and you run Locha the other, and that's it. That's it. That is enough sustain to keep the 3 hyper carries, well, 1 hyper carry and 2 buffs, 2 supporters alive. Actually, I want to have Kafka in my T2 because my Locha has 20% attack buff, which is perfect for Kafka. Perfect for Kafka. Fushan also cleanses. Yeah, this is gonna be insane. I think Mono Quantum, especially Seele, I really think Seele is gonna be rerun in version 1.5 or 6. I think Seele is gonna be rerun in version 1.5 or 6 because of how strong Mono Quantum will look, and they definitely won't want Seele to be picked up. So I can see her being rerun. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with Dang Heng. I really don't know. I don't really have a place to fit Dang Heng. That's the problem. I don't have a place to really fit Dang Heng. You are really just throwing out. This has to be manual, right? Manual attack, and you're really just throwing out. Well, Pela's very positive, Locha's positive, and you're really just throwing out Yukong's ultimate before Dang Heng. I think that then you can manage. I said the same about Kafka. I'm very happy with Kafka, alright? I'm so glad I E6'd her instead of waiting for Dang Heng. I'm so glad. But Kafka, I need to build her properly. She's not really built yet. Her gears are wrong. Her gears are gone. Other Nihility is gonna power creep her. I think we're just waiting for one more 5-star damage overtime, and then she'll take over. Right? We're just waiting for another damage overtime 5-star. And then she'll be at the top, even above Seele. Even above Seele. That's what I think. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. What a big patch. What a big patch. I don't know if I'm gonna pre-farm for Dang Heng. What's the code? Okay, let me grab you the code. Alright, I gotta run. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me grab you guys the code. I don't know why on YouTube it doesn't copy and paste nicely. Let me grab you guys the code. I gotta run. Yeah, I can pre-farm traces. That's true. But I'm also farming gear and stuff. So we'll have to see. One thing though. Yeah, I was actually gonna make some videos today for Nier. I mean, I did, but for another Nier Nikkei stuff, and then make more Honkai Star Rail, but I think it will have to wait because I'm uploading this version 1.3 patch kind of thing. So, God, there's so many possibilities, and this patch is gonna be huge. But thank you guys for tuning in to the live stream, and I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Yeah, we finished testing. If you missed it, we finished testing in the beginning of the stream. We 3-person 0 cycled. We 3-person 0 cycle. Kafka, Asta, Tingyun. 3 units, 0 cycle. Memory Chaos 10. That's what we did before the stream. We just put 3 units. We didn't even put a 4th one for skill point regeneration. So it was fun. It was very fun. Any point going above 201 speed, you want 201. Well, it's not technically 201. It's like 140, I would say. And then you get the buff from your light cone, and then Asta's buff pushing you above 200, so that you can get 200, which is the breakpoint for this. You want to hit the breakpoint so that if you're going for 0 cycle, you get to go 3 turns instead of 2, which is 1, 3, 4, which is what everyone should hit speed-wise, right? 1, 3, 4 minimum. But you can go, if you go above 200, 201, then you get to move 3 times because of Asta. But yeah, cool. Anyhow, TimaeuSS, and I will see you guys in the next video or stream or something. Bye bye. Have a good night, good morning, or wherever you are, and peace.